Hi everyone, and welcome to another reading journal update. Today we will be setting up a spread for the Advent calendar book A Heart for Christmas. When I saw this, I really had to have it. I'm a little bit obsessed with Advent calendars, and I've been trying to find the most interesting ones in the past few years. So when I saw that a book is actually an Advent calendar, meaning that you kind of unwrap each chapter one day leading up to Christmas, one day in December. I simply had to have this. Bear with me, please. I was telling you that there are still a few Christmassy books to go through before we switch to non-seasonal reading journal content. This is one of them. But I wish I did more research before blindly buying it. Yes, I love the concept, and it was definitely worth it for the concept, but the book itself wasn't a masterpiece, let's say. It's a young adult romance, which is nice, but if I would have read that it's young adult romance, maybe I would have skipped it. I do like romance, but young adult books are not really my jam right now. I also gifted this to my best friend for Christmas, and we kind of read it in parallel, and she told me that she thinks this book is kind of like a Hallmark movie. It's predictable, you know what's gonna happen, it's cute and cozy and great for the season, and since I started seeing it like that, it kind of improved my opinion a little bit. To be a bit more precise, the story is about April, a 19-year-old girl, I think, if I remember correctly, who is going to visit her father for winter break. Her parents are divorced for a year or something like that, and she also had a heart surgery quite recently, meaning that also kind of a year before, and since then she's been quite afraid to go out in the world and live normally. While on this winter break, she remembers a lot of childhood memories. She's tempted with her favorite foods, which technically are not the healthiest thing, and she kind of tends to avoid them. She also tends to avoid a lot of activities that she used to like, and besides the romance part, this book is about how she discovers that you shouldn't be afraid to live, and you should do or try a little bit of everything, even if you had something serious like a heart surgery. Actually, she had a heart replacement surgery. She received a heart from a donor because she was sick. I wouldn't know to talk about how realistic this is or isn't, but besides the technical aspects of her health condition, the book itself was not much for me. So I was telling you, it had this concept of an advent calendar, and each chapter was between two pages that were stuck together, and you had to cut it to every day to cut it to reveal the chapter. This kind of book should technically be written to make you curious about what's gonna happen the next day, to make you curious to open that that next chapter, and keep going. I thought I was gonna be really impatient and want to keep reading and never want to stop at the end of a chapter, but it really never was the case. Even in one very intense chapter that I remember, the main issue solved itself before the chapter ended, so you weren't left with that curiosity of, oh my god, what's gonna happen, I can't wait for tomorrow to keep reading. So yeah, I don't recommend it for the story, but I did enjoy the concept a lot. And this concludes today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. See you next time!